Hey everyone, myself Utkarsh Mishra and today I am going to be start what is an animal kingdom. First of all, we have to know about how, why and why we can classify this animal kingdom into different subcategories or different class or different vertebrates. The main theme of classification is like you are going to be in a library there and the books are arranged in a sequential manner that you have find this book from this side and this side, so we can classify these animals as an basic kingdoms to organize ourselves that how we can be classified or how it can be different subgroups. It localized and it's come means if we have classified this animal kingdom, it helps to be if a new animal is discovered from since we can easily can conclude it that how it is looking and which class from what is the character matching from behind this animal kingdom. The first of all we have to need about how we can classify these animal kingdoms into different categories. Some categories which are decided to classify these animal kingdoms are written here, like its level of organization, its level of organization. If you studied in your junior classes that there will be four level of classification, in class 9 you will be recall that there is cellular level. Cellular level simply means that made up of cells, like single cells perform a specific functions like other animals. Like you have studied unicellular. This cellular level of organization belongs to kingdom Porifera. Are you studying about Poriferas and other kingdoms in brief? This is Porifera. After that, there is there is tissue. There is tissue. After cellular level there is tissue level of organization that found in the kingdom Cylindrata and Cylindrata, which is also known as Nidaria, and Cyclophora. After that you can be classified this cellular level after tissue. After organ level of organization found in like Paranthea mantis, which organ, but organs are developed but it not be performing the specific functions. Like if an organ specialized is developed but it's not performing the functions like as well. After that you can study about organ system level of the organization, where the organs are developed and it are coordinated with the functions and it perform the specific function through their lifetime. After you can be after this have example from annelida, like human beings also included in this case, this organ system of organization. We have heart, lungs, and the many specialized organs in our body, and it work in coordinated way. Like if heart is the blood system, the circulatory system, double circulation. After you can be studied about. After that, we can studied about after level of organization we can be concluded the study about how we can the second theme is that how classifies the classification is the symmetry of body. Symmetry are of three types. Symmetry means simply means dividing the animal in two equal halves. If we dividing like it and human, if we divide a pass a plane through this side, it can be divided into two equal sides. Like see, these are two equal halves. Means this half is equal to this half. Means half of these organs are completely divided into this half, and we are dividing it into the symmetry of two types. First of all, asymmetrical. Asymmetrical simply means which have no symmetry. If an organism is If we dividing it, we are not finding two equal halves or two equal parts of their body. It is known as asymmetrical. And after that we can study about second one is bilateral symmetry. Bilateral simply means if it is an organism and we are dividing from its plane, it divided into two equal halves from one plane of axis. It's an example like if asymmetrical examples are porifera, and this example is like human beings are divided from two equal halves from a radial symmetry from one plane. After that, third one is radial symmetry. Radial symmetry simply means if we are dividing an organism from any plane, it gives an equal halves. Like it is an organism, if divided from any equal halves, it divides an organism. After that, we can classify the organism on the basis of their blood circulation. Blood circulation are of two types. First is closed type. Closed type simply means if we are divide there, if this is an heart is complete, if its heart is completely divided to your tissues, after it's the heart is divided into four chambers, and this can be there are many vessels and nerves that can be concluded cell to cell and different type of manners, which is closed type of circulation that is found in like large classification like chordatas and annelidas. And if we are seeing open type of circulations, open type of circulation, there is no blood vessels, no there are arteries, veins and blood capillaries are present, which can be blood flow through. Like an cockroach have this chamber and its blood is supporting to be these chambers and flow through it. Thank you. That's it.